friends, English, Kumar Bharti, 3.1 Night of the Scorpion by Nissim Ezekiel, 1924 to 2004. English 3.1 The Night of the Scorpion. About the author Nissim Ezekiel, 1924-2004. Nissim was an Indian Jewish poet, actor, playwright, editor, and art critic. He was a foundational figure in post-colonial India's literary history, specifically for Indian poetry in English. The poem Night of the Scorpion depicts the depth of a mother's selfless love. It is essentially making fun of the superstitious Indian mentality which tries to compare a small insect to a monstrous omen. This poem begins with the crawling of a scorpion into the poet's house to escape the rain and later stings his mother. I remember the night my mother was stung by a scorpion. 10 hours of steady rain had driven him to crawl beneath a sack of rice. Parting with his poisoned flash of diabolic tail, in the dark room he risked the rain again. The meaning of the word diabolic is having the qualities of devil or wicked. Here, the meaning of the word diabolic is poison. Let's understand the explanation of this stanza. The poem begins with the crawling of a scorpion into the poet's house to escape the heavy rain. It hides beneath a sack of rice and stings the poet's mother and then escapes out of the house, risks the rain again. The peasants came like swarm of flies and buzzed the name of God 100 times to paralyze the evil one. Hearing about the incident, the peasants from the village rush to the poet's house and try all their means to rid the poet's mother of the scorpion's venom. They chant the name of God. They chant the name of God 100 times so that they paralyze the evil one. Here, evil one is the scorpion, is a poison of the scorpion. With candles and with lanterns throwing giant scorpion shadows on the mud-baked walls, they searched for him. He was not found. They clicked their tongues with every movement that the scorpion made. His poison moved in mother's blood, they said. With candles and with lanterns, they tried searching the scorpion. They even threw the light on the mud-baked walls so that if the scorpion is found, his shadow may fall on the wall and they may search the scorpion. They may find the scorpion, but the scorpion was not found. So they clicked their tongues. With every movement they believed if the scorpion moved, so the poison in the mother's blood also moved. May he sit still, they said. May the sins of your previous birth be burned away tonight, they said. May your suffering decrease the misfortunes of your next birth, they said. May the sum of all evil balance in this unreal world. They started pacifying the mother by telling, may he sit still, may the scorpion sit still, because they believed as more and more the scorpion moved, more and more faster the poison in the body moved. So they prayed to God, may he sit still, may the scorpion sit still. May the sins of your previous birth be burned away tonight. They are trying to pacify the mother by saying, this pain may take away the sins of your previous birth. May your suffering decrease the misfortunes of your next birth, they said. May the sum of all evil balance in this unreal world. The pain you are going through is worth, they said. They tried to pacify the mother by calming her down and saying, it's okay to have the pain, because this pain may end all your sufferings. May the sum of all evils balance in this unreal world against the sum of good become diminished by your pain. Diminish means reduce. May the poison purify your flesh. Here, the villagers, the peasants, the people who have come to see the mother start trying to pacify her by their words of desire and your spirit of ambition, they said, and they sat around on the floor with my mother in the center, the peace of understanding on each face. More candles, more lanterns, more neighbors, more insects, and the endless rain. While it was raining endlessly out, and mother was in extreme pain, the villagers, the peasants, were trying to pacify her down by calming her down through their words. They try curses, chants, and blessings, but all this proved futile. My mother twisted through and through, groaning on a mat. My father, skeptic, rationalist, trying every curse and blessing, powder, mixture, herb, and hybrid. He even poured a little paraffin upon the bitten toe and put a match to it. I watched the flame fleeting on my mother. I watched the holy man perform his rites to tame the poison with an incantation. After 20 long hours, it lost its sting. Groaning means mournful sound conveying the pain. Hybrid means mixture. Incantation is the chanting of words that claim to have magical powers. Paraffin here is a waxy substance made from coal or petroleum. Paralyze is to stop an activity. Rationalist is a person who believes in reason and knowledge and not superstition. Skeptic, a person who questions the prevalent belief. Steady is constant. Tame is to tame or get under control. My mother twisted through and through, groaning on a mat. She was in utter pain. My father, though a skeptic, my father, though a person who is not so superstitious, he is rationalist. But even he tried every curse and blessing. He tried every remedy, whether scientific or whether superstitious. He tried powder, he tried mixture, he tried herb, he tried hybrid. He even tried to pour a paraffin on the bitten toe and put a match to it. He ignited the paraffin and watched the flame feeding on mother's toe. The son was in pain, mother was in pain, father was in pain. I watched the holy man performing his rites. The holy man was called in to perform rites, to keep on chanting so that the poison goes down, to tame the poison, to bring the poison under control with an incantation. Incantation is the chanting of words that claim to have magical powers. And alas, after 20 hours, it lost its sting. When it lost its sting, mother came back to normal and only said one thing. My mother only said, "Thank God the scorpion picked on me and spared my children." Here, this is definitely a heart touching line. The poet, talks about mother's selfless love. How selflessly mother says, "Thank God the scorpion stung me and spared my children. Because if the scorpion would have stung my children, I would have died seeing them in pain. But thank God that the scorpion stung me and spared my children."